The presidency has now described as outrageous and fake the news making the round that President Buhari is not planning to hand over to the president-elect, Bola Tinubu. In a statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, it says President Buhari, who vigorously campaigned for Asiwaju Tinubu, could not have said he would not hand over to him. Garba Shehu said the government is already in transition phase and that the transition committee, made up of representatives of the outgoing and the incoming administrations, is meeting on almost a daily basis, planning the handover to the incoming Tinubu-led administration. He added that 13 committees are offshoots of the main committee to arrange military drills and pulling out of President Buhari, that they are either all at work or soon to be, and everything is going with no indication of any heat. TVC State House correspondent Femi Akonde joins me live for more on this development. Femi, beyond debunking this news, do you think the presidency is concerned about what the news reporters have called sources from Aso Rock?
Yes, and Femi, the presidency is indeed concerned about this kind of narrative being peddled by fifth columnists. I know this has become very prevalent since after the general election. It appears as if our politicians and so-called Democrats who lost, or people who refer to themselves as Democrats, who lost out in the election, are yet to come to terms with their defeat on the ballot. A lot of them have been pushing out different kind of narratives. They have even sponsored protests around the country, calling for the cancellation of these elections. Some of them even calling for the sack of the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission. But you know, the presidency has already set the ball rolling by setting up a transition committee with the Executive Order 14 signed by President Muhammadu Buhari on the 7th of February. That has already put in place a legal framework for the facilitation and management of presidential transitions from President Muhammadu Buhari to the democratically elected government, that is of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the president-elect, and Kashim Shettima. But you know, we are expecting more of these, and the presidency, I know, will get busy in the coming days responding to so many of these kind of fake news rumors being bandied around in different quarters. But you know what the presidency and indeed President Muhammadu Buhari has been saying over time is that indeed he is ready to hand over to the democratically elected government. He has said it at different occasions. Just recently when he met the outgoing ambassador of the United States to Nigeria, he again reiterated his commitment to handing over to the president-elect and ensuring that Nigeria's civilian-to-civilian transition is not truncated. So many people are also raising concerns about comments from politicians and some of the candidates that lost out in the election. They're also calling on security agencies to rein them in because some of their comments have also disparaged the judiciary, which is supposed to be the last hope of the common man, or where they are supposed to go to get redress because of their dissatisfaction with the presidential election. So many concerns coming up at this time. The election is done and dusted, and everyone is expected to go to the courts. But you know, as it is now, the presidency is saying that this transition committee, saddled with the responsibility of managing the handover from President Muhammadu Buhari to the next administration, has already started work. And as the president says, that transition will happen. Femi
Akonde live for us in Abuja. Good to see you.